cameras have been allowed to film the UK's drone operation base, which launches missions on targets in Afghanistan from a hangar in Leicestershire. The RAF has opened up the base in an attempt to address myths about the secret operations. Our defence correspondent Alistair Bunkle reports.
Well, here it is. Until now, one of the most secretive parts of the British military. Its drone operation. This is where RAF pilots fly the Reaper aircraft and spy on activity in Afghanistan from as high as 20,000 feet and sometimes fire missiles to kill.
Coming across here and doing the job in the exact same way that any manned aircraft would do, using the same rules, the same rules of engagement, the same laws of armed conflict as any other aircraft does, mean we feel entirely comfortable executing force, be it from Afghanistan or from here.
The two control cabins are within a secure perimeter inside a large aircraft hangar on the RAF station. It looks normal, certainly when you first walk in, but knowing what happens here is actually quite a surreal place.
Here's an odd thought. This is effectively Afghanistan, or at the very least, it's the battlefield, because live missions are being flown on average 16 hours a day, and yet just a few steps and we're outside and you're in Lincolnshire, and that's quite hard to get your head around. It's hard for them to get their head around as well, because once they finish those missions, they go back home, spend time with the family.
We have strong leadership, we have support for those that it works for from the spiritual backup we have on the base, we have medical support, psychological assistance, and obviously throughout the whole of this we're learning as we go along.
The UK has 5 armed Reaper drones and another 5 on order. We have learned that 41 missiles have been fired at insurgents in Afghanistan since operations began at RAF Waddington last April. The Reaper drones have flown just over 3,000 hours in that time, an average of 16 a day, and no one knows how many people have been killed in strikes.
As far as we're aware, there have been no civilian casualties as a result of those strikes. The only RPAS strike which has involved a civilian casualty that we are aware of took place in 2011, a regrettable incident, but something that could have happened with a manned aircraft.
This was, in all honesty, a bit of a PR exercise, but it was also a genuine attempt at transparency, myth-busting. Allowing cameras in to film and scrutinise is progress. As long as the operations remained behind closed doors, the conspiracy theories would persist, but the truth is, they probably still will. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News, RAF Waddington in Lincolnshire.
This is Sky News coming up.